I'm looking for the printing company, the one that prints posters. Do you know what floor they're on?
Well, I'm new here. Perhaps this gentleman can tell you.
They're on the 4th floor.
After you, sir.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Uh-huh.
What kind of posters do you need printed?
Just a family thing.
We're not going to the top floor.
Then just go back down.
Your face seems vaguely familiar to me.
Yeah, well, I hardly think that's likely. After all, we don't exactly travel in the same circles. I run a business and you're a janitor. You see me in the building. I'm here every day.
You wanted to go to the 4th floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
The case before us is an intricate one and involves 6 people.
Then it must be a very complicated case.
If we make the mistake of interfering with our desires and assumptions, the situation may become worse.
We have intelligence and a will to help. We must make use of them. If we just stand by, then how will the problem get solved?
We must entrust our reason and our will to God without denying them. Then, even if we were ants, we could move the mountains, could we not? So tell me, who has more intelligence, ants or humans?
Humans.
But ants are able to achieve impressive feats beyond their means. They must be getting help. Perhaps they're getting help from God.
Humans are like ants, then?
They are utilized for things that are above them. That is the way things are in the 5th dimension, isn't it? We shall see.
What's up, Emery?
What do you want?
You know that big math test tomorrow?
Yeah?
We're gonna sit behind you. You always get the answers right. That way, maybe we can pass.
What do you mean? You want to cheat and copy off me?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
No way.
Yes, way. You gotta help us, or we're gonna make your life miserable. Yeah, smart guy. You won't be so smart when we track you down after class.
You are gonna help us pass our test. You hear me?
Forget it. I'm not letting you copy off me. You better start studying, because I'm not going to help
Studying's for nerds, and you're gonna help us whether you like it or not.
I said no.
Maybe you will when I...
So, you like ganging up on other kids, huh?
Yeah, we were only joking around, mister.
I don't believe you. What's the problem here?
They want to copy off me. We have a really important math test in school tomorrow, and these guys just want to copy off my paper.
Why don't you study?
We tried, mister. Emery's smarter, and he gets all the answers right. If he helps us out, then we can pass.
Do you think if you cheat on this test, you're honestly passing? Sure, you may pass the math exam, but you're not going to pass the most important exam.
What exam do you mean?
Kids, you'll have many tests to take in your lives. You may cheat your mother and your father, and you may even cheat yourselves, but God himself is never cheated. He sees everything. You think about that the next time you want to cheat on something. Now go on.
Come on.
Here you go.
Thanks, mister.
My pleasure.
Are you the new owner of this place?
I guess you could say that. Do you like coming here a lot, Emre?
Well, the pastries are really good. So I come here every day after school, you know, to wait for my dad.
Oh, you like Omer's Saifetin?
Yeah, a lot. I'm almost finished. I only have a couple pages left, but I wish it wouldn't end. I was reading another book a few days ago, but my brother spilled a bunch of ink on it by accident. That's why I started that one. I like the story better anyways.
I liked it very much. I ran through the shaded path to the house. I called Hassan, but he did not seem to answer. He was listening to our father. Father was very tall, with large hands and gray eyes. He said to Hassan, "If you lie, then I must beat you, so don't lie." "Did you break the curry comb or not?" Hassan trembled and stared at the curry comb with frightened eyes. He shook his head quickly and replied, "I did not do it." "Are you telling the truth?" "I promise." Father's eyes darkened in the shade of the tree. Lying is a terrible thing, but Hassan denied it. Father became enraged. He strode over to the trembling boy and intoned, "Son, you have broken my heart."
Yeah, lying to anyone is pretty awful. I think when I grow up and have kids of my own one day, I'll teach them that too.
Excuse me, mister? Do you mind if I put one of my signs in your window and maybe leave a few more inside? After all, this shop's near the school. It might help us find him.
That would be fine.
Thanks a lot, mister. I appreciate it.
I hope you find him real soon.
So do I.
Bye now.
Can I take a look at these?
Oh, sure, go ahead. Have you ever seen him before?
No, don't think so. Can I take one of the papers, please?
I don't see why not.
Hey!
Ah, there's my daddy. See you later.
Good night, see you soon.
Okay. Hey, Dad. Look, does that kid in the missing poster look familiar to you?
No, doesn't look like anyone I've seen. Come on, get in.
What did I tell you? I told you not to ride my bike. Ozan.
But I didn't mean to break it, Emery.
Now it's all scratched up. Thanks a lot.
Don't be mad, Emery, please.
Your brother's not mad at you, Ozan.
I'm so mad. I tell him all the time, every day, to stay off my bike. It's too big for him. He'll fall
Well,
off.
don't have a fit. We'll take it to the bike shop.
I was gonna use it today.
Tomorrow. Come on now. He didn't mean to do it.
But Dad, he's always breaking my stuff or being annoying. Last week I put my book down on my desk and Ozan came in and spilled ink all over it.
It's just a book.
I just want him to stay away from my stuff.
Emre, that's enough. Regardless, Ozan's your brother, and I expect you to treat him as one. Now get inside.
Doesn't Emery love me anymore, Daddy?
Ah, of course he loves you. He's just mad, that's all. He'll forget all about it. You just have to promise to be more careful with your brother's things from now on, deal?
Deal.
That's my good boy. Come on.
Give me your plate, sweetie. So, did you have a good day today?
Yeah, me and my friend both got stars from the teacher.
Here you go.
Isn't that wonderful?
Look, Mom, they had these at the cafe. He looks just like Ozan. Look, like Ozan, huh? He's got red hair and blue eyes. And look at his face.
Not at the dinner table.
I bet if I saw Ozan's baby pictures, they'd look exactly like this. Exactly.
Emre, don't be silly. It's not him, so stop it. Come on, it's time to eat.
You're still not mad at me, are you, Emre? I promise I won't play with your stuff anymore. I promise. Can I have a pretzel, mister?
Hello? This is him. Hold on a sec. Okay, go ahead. Right.
Come over here. Come on, check this out. You gotta go.
Ozan.
So tight.
They're all
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you
know
think
about
about
the
the
teacher?
teacher?
Come on, we gotta go to the playground.
He's like kind of a sophisticated about
Come on. Come on, hurry up, guys. Let's go on the slide. Yeah.
Come on, you guys, hurry up. You guys gotta run faster than that.
Let's go, Ozan. Your brother's outside waiting for you. Are you coming or not?
Our new teacher wants us to stay late today to organize the library.
New teacher?
Afternoon, sir.
I'll have a slice of cheese toast, please. I'm in a hurry.
Right away, sir.
Now, get lost.
The child look familiar to you?
No. I was just looking.
The more truth is hidden, the faster it finds its way into the light. That's the way about truth, and always has been.
I came here to get a bite to eat, not a sermon from the waiter. Next time, keep your mouth shut. Here, how dare you?
I have a delivery for you.
The missing parts are coming together.
By the will of God.
Everyone I love is gone. I'm a poor excuse for a man. Dear God, why did you make me so weak? I'll never find him. I'll never find my own son. My life is over. I just can't go on. Hey, who are you?
Didn't you place an order with the cafe?
Wrong house, buddy.
Can I help you clean up the glass at least?
Just go. I don't want your help.
Is this your child in the poster?
Yes.
Would you like to talk about it?
We were happy. Then that day came. You can't imagine how painful it was. They stole my wife's purse just to divert our attention from him. And it seemed to work perfectly.
You've been looking for 5 years?
No. I only just began looking for him. What I mean is, that wasn't the only tragedy we had. As if that weren't enough.
What do you mean?
Take a look at the scar on my head, see?
How did that happen?
The year our son died, we were in a very bad car accident. She didn't survive. It took me 3 years to walk again. Learned to talk, too. The headaches will never go away. Sometimes I feel like I'm going mad. But why am I telling you all these things? I guess you could say that you caught me at a pretty bad time.
I just think you need to talk about it.
Maybe. But even talking won't bring them back. Nothing will.
You must try not to give up hope.
I just want to know what all of it means. What is the reason? Tell me.
Perhaps you should think of it this way. Maybe if your son hadn't been taken, he would have died in that car crash along with your wife. Perhaps in a strange way, he owes his life to them.
That is, if he's still alive.
Oh, look how little he was.
Look at this one.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, look here. He must have been almost 1.
Well, 10 months. He had quite a full head of hair.
Don't you have any pictures of your youngest in here? Not even from the hospital?
Tarkan and the others are so late.
They'll be here any minute. The game must have gone into overtime.
True.
I have to say, Emre looks so much like you, but I don't see you in Ozan at all.
Ozan totally favors his father's side.
With the red hair.
Oh, you're all out of tea. Let me pour you some more.
How sweet. How little he was.
Hey, Emre.
Hey, mister.
I'll be with you in 2 shakes. There you go. You forgot this the other day.
I knew it. I was looking for it in my bag. I can't wait to read it. I was almost done. I'll read it while I wait for my dad. He should be here soon.
Well, enjoy it.
Thanks.
You okay?
His brother died.
It's only a story. But the author chose that story to teach you a lesson, you see. Understand?
Sometimes I treat my little brother mean,
There, you see. And the story made you realize that.
but I'm really confused.
Why?
Ozan isn't anything like me. And well, he doesn't have any baby pictures or anything. In that poster over there, the kid looks just like Ozan.
You mean, since Ozan is different, that prevents you from loving him as much as you could?
No, I love him and everything. I mean, I get mad at him, but I love him. But every time I want to talk about when Ozan was a baby, my mom and dad start acting all weird.
Maybe you should ask them why that always happens. I'm sure there's an answer.
I can't do that.
Well then, why not ask them if you can see Ozan's baby pictures?
Dad?
Yes?
We got a homework assignment at school today. I'm going to write a story about our family. So I need pictures of you and Mom when you were kids. Oh, and I was thinking of using some of your wedding pictures. And a few baby pictures of Ozan and I. But I can't find any.
We lost them all, Emre. A whole box when we moved here. Never found out where they went.
Mom, I have a homework assignment. I need pictures of you and Dad when you were kids. Also wedding pictures and pictures of me and Ozan when we were babies. I found my pictures, but I can't find Ozan's. Do you know where they are?
I think I gave them to Grandma. She's got a whole album. But she's so far away. Maybe your dad can pick them up next time he visits her.
Okay.
I thought you were getting ready. We're going to your aunt's, remember?
I can't go, Ma. I have tons of homework.
Hey, Emre.
Hello.
Have a seat. You going to have the usual today?
I don't know, Salih. I'm not that hungry. But I was wondering if you could do something for me.
What's that, kiddo?
Yesterday I asked my mom and dad about Ozan's baby pictures. I told them it was for a school project we were doing. I asked them alone separately.
A little detective work, huh?
Yeah, I guess. But now I know they're hiding something from me. They both gave different answers about the pictures. So now I know they're both not telling the truth.
And?
So I decided I should find out myself what they were hiding. So I went down to the basement and looked around through some old storage boxes. I found a box with some of Ozan's old baby toys and stuff. And this was there too. I don't know what it is, but there's an address on it. Do you think you could take me where this address is?
Sure I will.
What do you mean you can't make the payment? Did we or did we not have an agreement? The deal was you pay me in advance. I'm not running a charity organization. A deal is a deal. If you can't pay me in advance, you can forget about the whole rotten business. Please, come in. Sit down, please.
Hello. Thank you for agreeing to see us, Mr. Erhan.
So, how can I help you today? What's this?
My parents paid you some money and I'd like to know what it was for.
Well, why are you asking me about this? Why don't you go ask your parents? I'm sure they'd tell you if you wanted to know so badly.
But they would only lie to me. I want to know if this has something to do with my brother Ozan.
Why would I know anything about your brother? Who are you? Undercover cop, huh?
No. I'm just trying to help him find the truth.
This old thing's pretty well torn up, isn't it? You expect me to remember every transaction that's taken place in this office? Excuse me, but I don't have time for this. I'm a busy man. I don't have time for amateur sleuths. I must ask you to leave now.
Take a look at this. Maybe it'll jog your memory. Does that face look familiar to you? Are you hiding something?
I am going to tell you once and for all. I don't know anything about this. Now get out of here, will ya? I'm running a business here. I don't have time for this nonsense. I have never seen this kid before. And I've never seen this either. Now go and leave me alone.
I thought your face looked familiar. You used to build houses, didn't you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's you. I'm sure of it. You used to have an office close to where I lived. I even visited there. You even tried to sell me one of your houses. Many people bought their houses from you, and many people trusted you. And then they lost those homes in an earthquake. You remember, don't you?
You must be crazy. I don't know what you're blathering about.
The people looked for you everywhere after it happened, but you were nowhere to be found. Your name was right there in ink on the contracts. Yet your partner had to foot the bill. You thought you could get away with it. You thought that the people would forget about it. But they haven't forgotten.
Well, that's just a thing of the past, isn't it? I built those homes the best they could have been built.
Then why did you up and leave town as soon as it happened?
What, am I on trial here? Is it my fault an earthquake destroyed these homes? That was God's work. Besides, that all happened so long ago. The people have moved on with their lives, haven't they? And why should I defend myself to you anyway?
You tell me one thing that isn't God's work. Without him, we could not utter a single word or breathe a single breath. What we reap, in turn we sow. You cheated many innocent people, and you will never escape that. You can dissemble and rationalize all you want. But God is here, and he sees everything.
You dare to talk to me like that, janitor? Now get out. Just get out of here. I've important work to do. Now get out of here.
He got pretty upset when he saw the picture, huh? I just wish I knew what to do next. I feel like I'll never find out what that paper means.
Be patient. You'll find the answer somehow, Emre.
I hope it's him.
And where have you been?
We've been so worried about you. Your dad was at the cafe for 2 hours waiting.
Where's Ozan?
He's at Asim's house playing. Why do you ask?
You haven't told us where you were. Well, answer me.
Where were you? You're not in trouble now, are you? If there's anything you want to tell us, just say it.
All right, I'll tell you guys. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
Hiding something? Now what could we be hiding?
I found this paper. I went to the address because I thought they could tell me something, but they couldn't.
Where did you find this, son?
Feliz, let me see. This is an old receipt.
Last night, I asked you where Ozan's baby pictures were. You both gave me different answers. You lied to me. You didn't want to tell me.
Come here, sweetie. I'll tell you everything. But you mustn't say any of this to Ozan, all right?
Feliz?
The child should know, Tarkan. We've always told him that lying is a sin, haven't we? Well, the time has come for him to hear the truth. You know, sweetheart, your father and I always wanted you to have a little brother or sister. But after you were born, the doctor told me I couldn't have any more children. The doctor suggested that we look into the possibility of adoption. So we adopted Ozan.
You mean from the orphanage near the school?
No, son. Back then, adopting officially would have taken a lot of time. We didn't want to wait, so we adopted him from a family that didn't have the resources to care for him. And that's all.
So now you know the whole story.
Then why is somebody looking for him?
Should I leave before they get here?
Yes. And not a word about this to anyone. You've never seen the child. You don't know me, and I don't know you. Do you understand me? None of this ever happened. If you do talk, there'll be trouble. I trust we're in agreement. So, do we understand each other, or...
Yeah, we understand. This isn't the first time we've done this. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Just so long as we have the money. That's all we care about. You know where to reach us if any other jobs come up.
Go on, get lost. Can't a man move on in his life without stupid people hounding him every moment?
Perhaps it is your heart that is hounding you. One tries to forget, but one never really forgets. The heart will not let you. God will not let you.
Thought you might be hungry. Doesn't it smell good?
I'm not that hungry, but thank you anyway.
Well, you should eat something. It's pretty good, too. Don't worry about it.
But he will worry. He is hurt. Be there for him.
My boy is gone. His face is there every time I close my eyes. At night I can't sleep, and when I do, I have nightmares. You know, I wonder if he's safe. Or if they've hurt him. Why did they take him away? Why did they do it? How could they do it? And why did they choose my child out of every... What if they're starving him? Or...
Thinking like that, you'll only torment yourself, and that won't help anyone. And always remember, my friend, if God is protecting him, no one can harm him.
How can we be sure? This world is evil. So evil.
You have said all that needs to be said, Salih. To say more is unnecessary.
Well, it's getting late. I should be going now.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going? Emre, what are you doing here?
That kid in the poster is my brother.
Are you positive about that, Emre? Perhaps he just looks like the picture.
That's him, all right. And now I'm scared. Because if he is that missing kid, then that means they're gonna take him away from us.
I know it must be hard for you.
But it must be harder for his dad. And it's gonna be hard for my mom and dad too. I'm just so confused. I don't know what to think anymore. And my baby brother is caught in the middle.
You're such a good boy, Emre.
What do I do now?
Would you like me to talk to your mom and dad? Do you think that would help?
Wow, can you really, Mr. Salih?
I don't see why not. Let's go see him.
Okay.
Mommy, I finished my picture for art class. It's a horse and he's eating a hay, see?
Oh, very good. Do you want a snack?
No, Awesome's mom made us some sandwiches.
Oh, that was very nice of her, wasn't it? Did you play any of the games?
We played outside for a while, and then Awesome showed me a cool new game on his computer.
We've got enough money, Felice. We can move if we need to.
I don't want to lose Ozan, Tarkan.
We won't. After all, he's our son.
That must be Emery downstairs. Emery, is something the matter?
Ma, this is Mr. Salih. You know the bakery I go to every day? He owns the place.
Okay.
How are you this evening?
I'm fine, thank you.
I was wondering, if you're not too busy, if we could have a little chat.
So just what is it that you wanted to talk about?
Actually, it might be better if we could speak privately, if you don't mind.
Mommy, I'm sleepy. Is it gonna be bedtime soon?
Emery, take your brother up to bed.
Okay, Mom. Let's go, Ozan.
Did Emre do something? Is he in trouble?
Emre's done nothing. He's a great kid, Mr. Tarkhan. You both should be very proud. I came to talk about something else. Emre told me about what's been happening.
What are you saying?
That the child in the missing poster is your youngest son, Ozan.
I do not believe this. Apparently, my son talks to everyone.
We saw the man you got the child from in Istanbul.
You did what? Who are you to meddle in my family's affairs? What is it to you anyway?
Shh. Calm down. I don't want them to hear.
I came here tonight in hopes that my talking to you would help you make the right decision concerning Ozan.
Ozan is my son, and I'm the one who will decide what is right for my son.
Ozan doesn't belong to you, nor to his biological father. Ozan belongs to God. You see, each time we raise a child, we're doing so as a pledge to God. You've raised a wonderful son in Emre. I know you both must be God-fearing people. And in being so, it's important that you do the right thing.
We didn't do anything wrong. My wife and I wanted another child. God gave us Ozan. Ozan is my son. I didn't know anything about his family. I swear to you.
Maybe you didn't want to know. Maybe you ignored it. When Ozan's father turned his back, his son was taken. Then another man turned his back on the truth and proceeded to sell the child for money. And then another man received care of that child and turned his back on the truth because he was afraid. But now it's time to turn and see the truth. I think you know the right thing to do.
Ozan? Ozan? Ozan?
What, Emery?
Do you remember when I got mad at you for riding my bike that time? I'm not mad anymore.
I'm sorry I broke your bike, Emery. I really didn't mean to do it.
Forget about it. No big deal. You'll always be my baby brother. Don't ever forget that, okay?
Okay, I won't.
The things that I found out made my parents so unhappy. Will God forgive me for that?
All parents have the responsibility to tell their children the truth. It is part of being a good parent, after all. Your parents are not bad people.
Then why did they keep the truth from me for all of these years?
But people make mistakes sometimes. Nobody is perfect. Your parents are like any other people. They are human, not divine, my son. Whether one is good or bad depends on a much greater picture.
But sometimes I got mad at Ozan and yelled at him.
But that does not mean you don't love him, does it? Do you know whom God loves the most, my son?
No, who?
Those who learn from their mistakes and repent with all their heart. Did you find the printer's office?
Yes, they made them, but I need to print some more.
May I see the poster you printed? Ah. Isn't this the same picture that was on your desk a few days ago?
No. I've never seen that picture before. Where do you come up with this stuff anyway?
The young boy in your office said this child in the poster looked like his brother. He had a slip of paper with some information on it. You denied knowing anything. How many people must you hurt before your own conscience devours you?
Hey, do you know something? Excuse me. I want to talk to you. Come back here.
Hello? Have I reached the police? Well, it's about the missing boy.
What? What are you doing? You stay away from me. Do you understand me?
Where's my son? Where's my son? Huh?
Oh, I don't know anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me! That man said you knew something. Do you? Don't you lie to me.
I've done nothing wrong. I don't know anything. I can't breathe. Let me go. You.
Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. Come on.
I don't know anything. The couple told me they wanted to put the child up for adoption. How was I to know they kidnapped the child?
Where is my son? Where is he?
He's living with a family in town.
Which family?
The man's name is Tarkan. Tarkan, now please let me go.
I ought to kill you for taking my son away. How could you do it?
I didn't know anything. You don't understand. The man and woman who brought that child to me, they were poor. They told me they didn't have the money to raise the boy. I swear to you.
You took my son away from me and you ruined my life!
Let go of me. Step back. I sold your son. That's all I know. Perhaps you should have watched him a little more carefully. How dare you come into my office and threaten me? Do you know who I am, you punk? Nobody, but nobody threatens me. I'll blow a hole right through you. Now, you want to threaten me again?
Freeze! Police! Drop the gun! You're under arrest for aiding and abetting in a child kidnapping scheme, endangering the life of a child and attempted murder.
You're making a mistake. Let go! I'll ruin you! I'll ruin you!
Call an ambulance right away. The man's collapsed.
My son is waiting for me.
Patience. You will see him soon enough.
Mr. Serdar, I'm afraid it's not good news.
I'm used to getting bad news. It's okay.
You're very sick. It appears you have a growth in your brain.
Is it related to the accident?
We don't know. I'd like to conduct some tests so I can fully understand what the cause is and how to treat it.
No, I don't want that.
Well, I can suggest an alternate treatment, but understand that without surgery, you may only have a year left, sir. This tumor is very aggressive and inoperable. There isn't much we can do.
Pardon me, Doctor, but Mr. Serdar requested I bring him something, and I'd like to give it to him. I'd like to drop it off to him, if I may.
Go ahead.
Thank you. This is your son's address. That's where his family lives.
May I leave now, Doctor?
All right. Just be careful.
I'm too fast for you. I'm gonna get a goal. Whoa, that was close.
Daddy, come and play with us. You can be in my team.
Later, okay? I promise.
You okay?
I'm okay, don't worry.
Hold on.
They're still not facing the truth, are they?
A lie leaves a trail of paralyzing fear in its path.
Fear of the truth, you mean?
But the path goes two ways. Turn around and you are led back to the sanctity of truth. That is where all fear disappears.
Will they ever get over their fear?
Whatever happens, it is all in the hands of God.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone named Tarkan.
Yes, I'm Tarkan.
My name is Serdar, and I believe you have my son.
You're Ozan's father?
Mm-hmm.
Well, come in then. We can talk inside. Here.
Where is he?
He's in the backyard. He's playing soccer with his brother. Follow me, I'll take you to him.
I'm gonna get the goal. You're too slow. Pass it. Give it back. Pass it. Take the ball.
I never thought I'd see my boy again. I can't believe how much he's grown.
We've raised him as if he were our own. We've given him lots of love. You wouldn't believe how much we love him.
I know you do. Thank you.
Forgive us. We just didn't know.
That's all in the past now.
What's going to happen now?
I'd like to meet him.
Ozan's just a little boy.
I just want a chance to talk to him.
Come on. Come get it. Come on.
Pass it. Pass back.
Oh, I'm too fast.
Ozan! Come inside. There's somebody here who wants to meet you. You can play some more in a minute.
Who's that?
He's an old friend. He knew you when you were a baby. Come on.
I love you a lot, Ozan.
Look, Ozan, this is...
My name is Serdar.
My name is Ozan. My daddy told me you knew me when I was a baby. That's a long time ago.
You like soccer?
Uh-huh. But Emre usually beats me because he's bigger than I am. But you know what Emre told me? He told me that I'm going to be a good soccer player when I grow up.
So you want to play professionally?
Well, I want to be a painter and a soccer player too, if I can do both.
Ozan, sweetie, Mr. Serdar is an old friend of your daddy's.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know. Why don't you show him your card collection and maybe your signed jerseys too, son?
Do you want to see them, mister?
Sure, I'd love to see them.
Cool.
It's okay. Don't cry. It's going to be fine.
Don't be sad, Emre.
Hey, Mr. Salih. I didn't know you were here.
I thought you might need a friend right now.
Does this mean Ozan's gonna go away?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we now?
Did you really paint all of these pictures?
Sure did.
This lady looks like your mama.
But her hair is red like mine, and my mommy's hair is brown. I saw that lady in a dream, so I painted her. So if you like that picture, I'll give it to you if you want it.
I'd like that a lot.
I really hope I get a new paint set for my birthday. I asked my dad, and I might even get some colored pencils to draw with too.
Maybe I'll get you a drawing pad.
Okay, but I want the big kind now. I can paint a big picture of Mom and Dad for their anniversary, and maybe they can hang it up in their room.
You have a wonderful family, you know.
Hey, look, Ray. This is one of Daddy's friends. He likes my picture a lot. He told me so.
Oh, hi, mister.
Nice to meet you. I owe you a thank you.
So did you tell him everything?
No, we talked about his paintings, and that was about all.
So you didn't tell him that you are his father?
I just wanted to make sure that he was being loved, and he is. I just wanted to see him. I wanted to make sure that he was happy. He has a beautiful family that loves him very much. I know it might sound really strange to you, but if Osan wasn't here with you, he could have died with my wife. God was protecting my child somehow. I see that. I was at the hospital just now, and I found out that I have an inoperable brain tumor. I'm dying. I can't be a father to him. I don't have much time. I want him to stay here with you.
What is it?
Can Mr. Sadar come to my birthday party next week?
Why not?
I'm not sure I'll be able to make it, but I promise I'll send a present, okay?
How about Ozan and me against you two? Wanna play?
Sure, boys, let's go.
Sounds fun.
Come on, little brother. We can beat him. Hey, where did Mr. Salih go?
Come on, son, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, get it.
Hey, Mom, come and play with us.
No, you go on. Have fun.
Okay.
Here, son.
That's it.
Over here.
Good boy.
Sometimes the truth can surprise us, can't it?
The truth is always filled with surprise and with joy as well.
And sometimes joy comes after great pain. That's when the divine order in all things is shown.
Yes, indeed. God's work is full of wisdom. But like a hidden jewel, it takes unearthing before its brilliance may be known.